Hey everyone, this is Jim. I'm the big in Big Jim's Records. This is my little slice of heaven here in a cave in an old warehouse here in Buchanan, New York. I sell records. Why? Because records are very cool. And you see, there's an advantage to buying records from here as opposed to somewhere else. You can go online, you go to Barnes and Noble, you go wherever, and you can pay $25, $35, $45 for a brand new issue, or you can come here. I'll sell you an original issue of the record, probably in pretty damn good shape, and you will hear it just as it was originally mastered and supposed to be done back in the day. And it'll be a hell of a lot less. Most records here are $8 to $15, maybe some are 20, 25, not too many. And we do have some collectible stuff that people are looking for, the harder to get things. We got those too, not a tremendous amount though. So what's the big deal with records? Well, the records are the music, and the music is the culture, and the culture is, everything that makes us, everything that's here. It's everyone around the world wants to be American. Why? Because of American culture. And the music is a big part of it, even if it's from England, even if it's from Germany, somewhere else. Somehow it's all connected, it's intertwined. And music is connected to a lot of our memories. So say we went through something or we remember a great memory from our past, a lot of times you'll think of the music that you heard during it, and it just kind of makes it special. It's a connection. It's pretty cool. So now what's the difference between used records and new records? Well, used records obviously have been used. And sometimes you get a record that looks perfectly clean and it doesn't play so well. But, it's not a big deal. With our customers here, I say, look, if there's a problem, you bring it back, you exchange it for something else. Because record players are all different qualities. You can have a turntable that can be very, very sensitive, very expensive. It picks up every little problem that there is. Whereas you could have a pretty regular system and everything sounds great on it. Can't beat that. That's pretty good. And, you get an original slice of history. You're seeing the original cover, the original inserts, the original inner sleeves, every little thing. You pull out the lyrics and read along to it. Sometimes you even get a used copy, and maybe people were sitting around listening to it back in 1967, and they started doodling on the record. You start looking at their weird little doodles and say, they were having fun. So, there's a lot of fun connected with records. And now collectible records, people always think that they're going to get rich on their record collections. Well, yeah, there are records that sell for a tremendous amount of money, but chances are you don't have them. And chances are I don't have them either. Between the two stores, I have a second store over in Hawthorne. It's worth checking out, right next to the train station. Between the two stores and storage, I probably have like 50,000 albums. So with that many records, you think I'd be rich? And well, no, I'm broadcasting this from my little cave still in a factory or warehouse building because it's the only thing that I can afford. So records, yeah, you're really not going to get rich on them. Record dealers don't get rich selling records. It's really more of the emotional connection. Are there collectible ones? Sure there are. There are variations of records that, are special issues made for radio, special issues that were made and maybe they got changed. Things like that could be worth some money. And usually when people bring them into the store, I try to pay them accordingly. If it's something I could sell pretty quick and it's collectible, I'll pay them more money. My first year I was open, I paid a guy $400 for 145. So even little ones could be worth some money. I try to be fair with people, and I hope people try to be fair with me. So, come on down, do a little shopping, check stuff out. We have a pretty broad selection. It's mostly classic rock. That's the stuff people are looking for. We do have jazz, we have heavy metal, we have punk, we have folk. We have world music, we have soundtracks, of course, we have hip-hop. We have a lot of stuff. We do carry some new records, but not a tremendous number because they're very expensive. And honestly, I could probably get you an original for less money than what the new issue would cost you. So between you and me, you're probably better off getting an original issue because, it's that's the history. It came out back then when the record was made a hit, when it was made a part of our lives. So I think it's a little more interesting in that way. Well, I hope you come by and check out Big Jim's Records. 2 locations, Buchanan, 3199 Albany Post Road, just off Welcher Avenue off Route 9. Pretty easy to get to. We're in a big factory building, so you won't think you're going to a record store, but there is a record store. You'll see a big sign on the outside that says records. If you miss that, well, I can't help you. And the other store is over on Elwood Avenue in Hawthorne, right next to the Hawthorne train station. You can't miss it. That store is open 7 days a week. The Buchanan store is open Wednesday through Sunday. Come on by, check it out. Do a little shopping. The holidays are coming. Oh, yeah. Time to give the gift of music, as they used to say back in my day. And if you have some records that you want to sell, bring them in. I'll have a look at them. We do appraisals also. We don't have to buy stuff. We do charge for the appraisals, so keep that in mind. But, bring them in, and maybe I'll make you a cash offer for you and pay them right there and then. Can't beat it. Hope to see you soon, and we'll probably do more of these in the future when I think of something to say. Bye!